What's up everybody? Today I'll be making pan pizza two ways. First up will be a classic cheese pizza and the second will be a pepperoni. You'll be needing a few ingredients, a few tools, and you'll have delicious results. This type of pizza works perfectly for at home in a conventional oven. First I'll start with the tools that you'll be needing. You'll be needing a KitchenAid with a hook attachment. You can also mix this dough by hand, but it will take more time. You'll be needing two pans. So these are quarter sheet pans. You'll also be needing a bowl scraper, and that's basically it for tools. You'll be needing to use your hands a lot. For ingredients, first up we'll start with the dough. You'll be needing yeast, white sugar, salt, flour, lukewarm water, olive oil, cornmeal, and trust me, cornmeal is gonna help your crust in flavor and in texture. For the cheeses, you'll be needing mozzarella and parmesan. Try to get a good mozzarella and a good parmesan. I'll be using pepperoni for the pepperoni, of course, garlic, and for the canned tomato, I'll be using a chopped tomato, and these work perfectly. If you can get a San Marzano style, that works great. I'll be using a good olive oil. Try to get a good olive oil for this because this will add flavor to your pizza. I'll be using fresh basil, and that's it. You'll have delicious results, I promise you. So first up, let's get started on the dough. For my dough, I'll add all of my ingredients into my KitchenAid. First up, I'll start with my flour. I'll add the cornmeal. I'll add the yeast, sugar, and salt. Then I'll turn this up, mix the dry ingredients together. Now I'll add my water. And my olive oil. I'll bring you in close so you see the mixing process. As you can see, your dough has just started to come together, and you'll let this mix on medium for 10 minutes. So after your dough has mixed for about 10 minutes, this is what you get. You can see it's come together nicely, and you have a nice little stretch. So now I'll transfer this into my pan. So now my dough has finished mixing. To my two trays, I'll add about a teaspoon of olive oil. And you want it to coat the bottom of your pan. And you'll just use your hands. As I told you, you will be needing your hands. And you'll just wipe that in the bottom. So now I'll take my dough out. Because your hands are nice and oily, the dough will be easy to work with. So now I'll take my bowl scraper and I'll cut this in half. And I'll separate my dough evenly. And when it's at this stage, it's not gonna completely cover the bottom of your pan. So what you'll do is let it sit in here, and you can cover this with saran wrap until it doubles in size. For your pizza sauce, it's very simple. You'll be needing olive oil, crushed tomatoes, about a 28-ounce can will work perfectly, and 3 cloves of garlic. So what I'll do is I'll put my tomatoes in a food processor. This is not necessary, but I just like my tomatoes broken up so it's easy to spread it. So I'll add my tomatoes to my food processor. I'll add my garlic, and I'll add my olive oil. And I'll blend this through. So that's basically it. You'll transfer this back into your container. And what you can do is add salt and pepper to your taste. So that's basically it for your sauce. So now after my dough has doubled in size, I'll take it out of my plastic wrap. Then I'll drizzle about a teaspoon of olive oil right on top of it. And now I'll spread my dough out. You want to spread this, cover the bottom of your surface. So I'll bring you in a little closer to see the second one. As you can see, you'll get some olive oil on your hand so your hand doesn't stick to the dough. And you'll spread this out. And you want to cover the entire surface. So you want to be firm but gentle with it. And that's my oven. I've set it to 500 degrees. That's it. I'll finish up this one here. And to this, I'll add my sauce. And you'll just be using about a cup of sauce for these two pizza. And you'll spread it around evenly. You'll take some Parmesan, dust the bottom. You'll evenly spread that out. Now, take some mozzarella. You'll spread this. Take your remaining mozzarella and spread it over here. And to this one, I'll add pepperoni. And you want enough to cover all of this. And just before it goes in the oven, I'll take some olive oil and I'll gently drizzle above. And this is about a half a teaspoon. And now I'll put these in a 500-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. So this is a close-up of the pizza straight out of the oven. Beautiful. And what I'll do now is I'll take my basil, and you can rip these however you feel like doing. And you can finish with a little bit more olive oil. So wait about 3 minutes before it cools, before you eat it. So these come right out of the pan. Just want you to see the bottom of it and how nice and golden it is and beautiful. You'll grab that out and you'll pop this right over here. And these are your two delicious pizzas. Beautiful. So please make this delicious pizza recipe at home. I promise you will enjoy it. It's delicious. It's simple as you can see from start to finish. It's about an hour and a half. Again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, drop some comments below, and please subscribe. Thank you. So now I'll try a slice. Delicious.